Hello, everyone. Welcome to Sweet Regency Ramblings. Say hello.
Hi.
Hi. Yes, Deborah.
It's just the three of us today, but we're going to talk about something very, very exciting. We're going to be talking about all of the Mr. Darcy's, the adaptations of Pride and Prejudice and stuff. So, do you guys know how many there are?
Wait, let me guess.
Okay.
5? No, 6.
Okay, I think so, yes.
Okay.
But with the additional, with the little twists, like the Death Comes to Pemberley, that kind of stuff, or like Bride and Prejudice, there are 12 that I was able to find.
Holy cow.
I know, so I
like
was super
Pride and
surprised.
Prejudice and zombies too.
Exactly, yes. Although, did I not have that on here? Oh, wait, I do have that on here. Okay, so I ended up taking a little screenshot. There's a website that I got these off of Ranker or something like that, where they rank all of the Darcys from 1 to 12 and from best to worst. And I do not agree with their whatever, but I'm pretty sure Minnie will. So the first
And
one,
I guess we know who's number 1.
yeah, the first one, of course. Oh, hold on. Colin Firth, of course. And then they had Matthew McFadden. Dang it. How do you say it? Look, I'll just show the name. There we go.
Matthew.
Yes, Matthew. And then Laurence Olivier, he was in the 1941.
Mm-hmm.
Have you guys seen that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, kind of. I
That's-
kind of was bored. I'm not sure how you get bored in Pride and Prejudice, but I was like, okay, maybe it's the black and white. I don't know.
And then there's the zombies one. That's Darcy in the zombies one.
He is kind of cute.
Yeah, until he talks.
Really?
No, I haven't heard him talk. I actually haven't seen that one.
Can you give me a taste of his voice?
No, it's like raspy, but not in a good way.
Oh, now that makes me really curious.
Yeah, you guys need to YouTube it. YouTube a clip. I can't do it justice, and I'm not going to try.
Okay. Someone said, hi, my favorite is the 1995 version. And another one said, I've seen the 1941 version. Good. So we have another person who's seen that one.
It's cute. It's actually kind of cool because they lost all their funding or something. Should I not be talking about it yet?
Why don't we talk about it as we're going through and then we can continue. Okay. Let's just do whatever.
Because they had to use
Is this Pride and Prejudice and Zombies?
No. The Laurence Olivier.
Oh, okay.
I can't say his last name.
Olivier.
Well, no.
It helps if you move
That's
your
how
shoulders.
I say it.
Olivier.
I'm very American. No, they used the costumes from Gone with the Wind. They lost all their funding, and so if you'll notice, everything's very. If you've seen Gone with the Wind, I haven't seen it, but apparently
Very Civil War.
What?
Yeah, no, I haven't. But they used all of the costumes, and I think it was directed by a woman, right? It's very woman-led. Anyway, it's kind of cool what they were. So it's sort of spoofy though, because it's not very. They changed things from the book.
Yeah.
It's not accurate, but it's entertaining. You have to watch it knowing it's not true to the book.
He's a really good Darcy too, I feel.
Mm-hmm.
I feel he's very good. Mm-hmm.
I think a lot of the actors back then would be though, because I think a lot of the actors had a very male superiority, arrogant kind of. You know what I mean? Which Darcy was. Darcy was arrogant. And so I think naturally a lot of them would have had that kind of persona because that was just how they were.
Mm-hmm. It's true.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah. I mean,
I agree about something.
I know. Who was it? Was it Bing Crosby? Oh, now I'm going to be totally spoiling someone's name. Anyway, it was either Bing Crosby or
Gene Kelly?
No, it wasn't Gene
Cary
Kelly.
Grant?
No, anyway,
I'll figure
it out. But anyway, he said in an interview one time, if a woman's not behaving, it's fine to smack her a bit. get her where she's supposed to be. And I was like,
Gross.
but I loved you. And now
I don't want to know who said that.
Let's not say who really said that because
That'll ruin it for me.
that'll ruin it for you. Okay. But it was like, but I think it was very common in the time.
Yeah.
That, you know, the man
That
was the
they
man.
just had no brains.
And you know, the woman had her place. And if she was not doing her place, you know, backhand her a little and get her where she's supposed to be. So
this is exactly why I was born at this time. It's a lot better for my mental health, I think.
wouldn't have been so nice.
New.
Well, the real Darcy wasn't like that. I don't think Jane wrote him like that. So
no, I would agree, not to that extent, but you know, that just superiority complex.
Yeah,
that was my point. I wasn't meaning Darcy's going to back anyone.
Have you guys heard that thing about Colin Firth saying that he wished he hadn't played Darcy because it typecasted him kind of, and it ruined. He thought it ruined his career.
Yeah.
Whatever, Colin Firth. Shut your pie hole. And
you
just
wouldn't have had a career had you not been
That
Darcy.
was what I was like, you mean it propelled you into?
Well, and obviously Darcy fits him because, like, he's had several characters named Darcy.
Yeah.
Bridget Jones's Diary.
Yeah, true.
Michaela. She says, "I can't take Colin Firth's face seriously. He makes me laugh too much."
That's me with McFadden.
It's true.
Yeah. No. Oh, Mindy.
What?
Yeah.
I'm not very good at this.
Do we really need to get into this yet, or are you ready for this?
Let's go through the other ones.
Okay.
We'll go back. We'll inevitably get back to that one. Okay, I showed you the zombies one, right?
Yes.
Weird
the last one.
And then there's Lost in Austin. Have you guys seen that one?
I have not seen Lost in Austin.
Is that the one with, spoiler alert, is that the one where the girl ends up with Darcy instead of Elizabeth?
Yeah, because she's from the future. So she goes into the book. And her hair ruined the movie for me.
Really?
Have you seen it?
Oh, yes.
It's like in her face and down and straight.
Yes.
And I'm like, you wouldn't have your straightener if you went into Pride and Prejudice anymore.
No. And I don't like the fact that she ended up with Darcy because I'm like, excuse me? Like, as much as we all love Darcy, we still want Darcy to be with Elizabeth. Like,
exactly.
We just want our own Darcy.
I know. I kind of wonder if the woman, like, if it was written with, like, in mind that, like, we could go into the book and become Elizabeth, you know? Because Elizabeth ends up in the modern day. Don't they switch places?
Yes.
Something like that?
Yes, from what I remember,
Yeah, so it's like... It's like her fantasy, whoever wrote the book.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, someone said Matthew is a dreamboat.
Amen, sister.
It's true.
Whatever. Why am I always so, like, dissenting opinion on these things?
I don't know.
I don't know. Okay, this one is from Death Comes to Pemberley. I haven't seen that one.
I love him.
Is he a good Darcy?
He's a great Darcy. And it's actually interesting because, like, it's so different. And in the movie, he and Elizabeth aren't getting along in the beginning. So they kind of have their own arc of, like, they go from unhappily married. I don't know. You know, it's just marriage. They have marriage issues and then they get happy again. And so you root for them again in a different way.
Interesting. Is that the one with, like, ghosts or something?
I don't remember. No, it's a murder.
Oh, murder. That's what it is. Not ghosts. Is Demelza in that one?
Yeah, she plays his sister.
That's why I wanted to watch it.
Yeah, she does a good job too.
Really?
And so is there's a lot of good people in that. Good actors.
Okay. I mean, I'm going to put a star by that so I actually watched that. So you did like that, Darcy.
Matthew
I liked
Good's
it.
in it too.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
Like him.
I love him.
Okay, there's the Lizzie Bennet Diaries. Have you seen that one?
No, I haven't.
Me either.
I haven't heard of that one.
You see that? I'm assuming that's Elizabeth, but I'm not positive. He doesn't look super Darcy-ish to me, but it is modern, so I don't know.
Is that the YouTube one? You watch it on YouTube?
Oh, really?
Is that it? There's one that's like a YouTube series.
Oh, I have no idea.
Emma.
Any of you viewers are welcome to chime into the comments and say which one
you think.
And that's called Elizabeth Bennet Diaries?
The Lizzie Bennet Diaries.
I've heard really good things about it, but I haven't watched it yet.
What? Hope it's not on Netflix.
No, I think it's on YouTube. Like, I think that that's
Oh,
where they
Netflix.
did it.
That's cool.
Oh, it's YouTube. Oh, it's
I believe so.
So that's interesting. I'm gonna have to watch that.
You guys let me know if it's worth watching.
On
Okay.
YouTube, yeah.
The next one is Bride and Prejudice. I wrote Bridge and Prejudice, but I'm pretty sure that's a typo.
Yeah, that's been so long since I've seen that one. I can't
I
remember
haven't.
at
Seen
all.
that one. You're by far more well versed in your Pride and Prejudices than I am.
For realsies.
Yes, I am.
I've seen like 5.
I
Maybe
should be
4.
proud of that, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely. You're a Regency author.
That's not embarrassing at all.
No. Okay, this is from the 1981.
Oh, okay.
hair.
I have a hard time with this one.
I
do
can't
too.
get on board with anyone in that
No,
version.
I
He's
can't
so
either.
angry the whole time. He's just
Well,
one
and-
face.
And his hair, it's like
Yeah.
it like blew up.
I know that
Well, it's
hair
the
is
80s,
just
so.
like
Oh, yeah. It's fitting.
it's like he got a perm right before he shot the film.
Well, if you took each Darcy or even an Elizabeth and you put their year next to them and you looked at them all together, it's interesting to see how the styles at the time like affect them, you know?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's so interesting.
Like they're all Regency with like a twist, like
Yes.
an 80s twist.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, this one is from 1967. I did not know this one existed. Can you see that? Have you guys seen that one?
I haven't seen this one.
I've never even heard of it, but
Me
apparently it was
neither.
on the list.
It's just Pride and Prejudice.
Yep,
like-
1967 with Louis Fiander.
That'd be fun.
Finder. Yeah. He doesn't have that giant poofy hair, so well, it's a bit poofy, but not too bad.
Out so much.
Yeah. And then this one surprised me as well. This one is from 1952. Do you guys recognize who that is? Although you probably
Nope.
might not be as geeky as me. But he's on Star Wars. He's Grand Moff Tarkin, I believe.
Oh,
Isn't that weird?
and he's
He
Darcy.
was Darcy. Yeah.
I
Right?
might tip that one.
Pretty sure. I might be wrong. If I'm wrong, don't send me hate
Someone
mail.
correct us
Yeah.
kindly.
Yeah. You stupid. Okay. This is the last one. A Latter-day Comedy. Let's step
Oh, I
right
love
into this
that one.
That one's got to be one of my favorites.
Is this
He's a good Darcy.
He is.
Is it, okay, I can't see him very well.
Yeah, he's like British.
Is it
There.
Is it the one where they go to Las Vegas?
Yes. Oh, spoiler alert.
I love that one.
Another one.
It's
He's
one of my
so
favorites.
funny.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a great one. And he's a really good Darcy too. And his hair is naturally curly. And they tamed it down a lot. Like in some of the behind the scenes like videos and stuff, like his hair is insane. But luckily they actually did it for this one, so that's good. I really like that one.
His hair is normally.
Yeah, I like that one.
His what?
What else? Like normally his hair is insane.
Well, I'm assuming he doesn't do it. It's just very, very, very curly.
Where
fine, I like
what else
curly.
has he been in?
I don't
I
know.
think no, she said in behind the scenes videos.
Yeah.
Oh, into behind the scenes.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. And he's
I don't even remember
nothing
what
like
his name is.
Darcy.
'Cause that's the
Orlando
one
Seal.
with Cam that plays Elizabeth, right?
Heskin?
Cam.
Haskin?
Haskins, yeah.
Yeah. Yes, I like that one.
Mhm.
Have any of you seen any of these? And which one's your favorite? That's what we're going to get into right now. Which Darcy is your favorite Darcy? I think we already know Mindy's. But you could go ahead and say it anyway.
We don't already know yours too.
I know. Just kidding.
Mine is Colin Firth, and I'm sorry, Matthew McFadden. He is like, ugh. The whole time I was like, well, no, I don't think he plays the part well because he just seems so shy. And I'm sorry, it is not Shy and Prejudice. It is Pride and Prejudice. He was not shy. He was arrogant and condescending. He wasn't like, oh, I don't want to dance with her because I'm afraid she's going to say no.
He's arrogant and he's also like you can be shy and arrogant.
It's true.
But I didn't think he came across as arrogant. I think he just came across as shy.
In the beginning, though, he's super arrogant. Yeah.
When he's walking through the ball.
Yeah. Yeah.
His lines are arrogant because Jane Austen wrote him that way. I just don't like the whole time when I was watching it, I was like, at first I was like, what is wrong with this? I didn't like it like from the very beginning. And I was like, what is wrong with it? I don't understand. Why do I? And all of a sudden I was like, oh. So, and I think there's a difference between, I don't think you can be shy and arrogant.
I don't think it's called arrogant and prejudice. I think it's called pride and prejudice. And I think you can be very prideful and quiet. Oh, what now, Mindy?
I don't know. I think people might perceive you as being proud. I mean, I guess
if he's and it doesn't say Darcy is prideful. It just says pride and prejudice. I mean, like Elizabeth is prideful too.
Yeah, I think both of them are interchangeable because I think both of them have prejudice and both of them have pride, for sure.
And I just think it's one person's interpretation of how he's prideful and clearly prejudiced.
Yes.
Let's watch that rain scene. What is it? The first. What's it called? Where he proposes the proposal scene.
Yes. Somebody says, Michaela says, and quietly judging her. I don't remember what that was referring to. Oh yeah, he does quietly judge her. Amanda says, Colin Firth all the way. Matthew always be Arthur Clenham from Little Dorrit. He was fantastic in that one. And Natalie says she agrees.
Yeah, and not saying I don't like Matthew McFadden in anything. I just don't like him as Darcy, but I don't like her as Elizabeth either.
Oh, I know. I don't either.
Yeah. She's not my favorite. No, I don't have a favorite Elizabeth.
Joke about that, but we won't get into that.
See, and let's not. No, this is a Darcy conversation.
I know.
So my thing with Colin Firth, because I do love that version and I do like him, but I don't love him in it, is that he's like too angry.
Yeah.
Like he's too much, I think.
Yeah. I kind of agree. I like him in it, but there's there's a comment. Love Darcy and Death Comes to Pemberley. Did you guys, that's the one we were just talking about. Demelza? Okay.
Yeah. Demelza.
All roads lead to Poldark. And then she said more about it. And then she said, my favorite is definitely Colin Firth. Although a few weeks ago on my 9th viewing of the 2005 version, I almost changed my mind about it. That's all you need.
Maybe you need to watch it 10 times and then you'll really
cats. I guess maybe it would work for this.
You cannot compare Cats to Matthew McFadden.
I'm just saying, it took me 10 times seeing Cats till I was like, oh, I really love this show. So maybe that's what I need to do. I still doubt it, but we'll try.
You should try it.
Yeah. You should probably just watch it with people who like him, and then you'd probably enjoy it a lot better. It's like us. It's like Poldark. I'm just kidding. I'll stop mentioning him.
I'm sorry. I just cannot get on board.
So I want to know which scenes you think he's shy in specifically.
Like that he stands out.
I don't know. I just say that closing scene where he calls her all the end names.
Oh yeah, no, that's
up in my mouth.
That's not even
part
of the original version.
No.
Yeah, I don't watch that scene.
I was like, oh my! It reminded me of Singing in the Rain when he's like, "I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you." They're not used to having real lines. I was like, oh my heck, he's a silent film star.
No, have you ever heard that though? They only added that for American viewers.
They did?
Yes, because if you read message boards about that movie, there are people from like the UK who will be like, "What are you talking about? I've never seen that scene." And then someone else will always say it's an American thing. I guess we just happy endings. I don't know.
But that's just lame.
I want to know if there's anyone also who's watching who likes that scene. We're talking about the end one of the 2005 Pride and Prejudice, right?
Yeah, where he kisses her, Mrs. Darcy.
Where she's rubbing his leg and then...
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't mind that
1,000 times.
And he's like barefoot and got his pant legs all rolled up. It's kind of like they merged together 16 candles and Singing in the Rain or something into this weird mashup.
Maybe
I
they
don't know.
did. Maybe that's where they got their inspiration.
Maybe.
Probably.
The very, I don't know, that scene.
I
can't tell you which ones he looks shy in because I have not seen that version for a long time because I don't like it.
How can we even take your opinion seriously then?
Yeah.
Well, you don't. Is the let's just leave it there. You don't.
We need to have like a Zoom call while we all watch it together or something.
Yes,
true. We should.
I love that idea. We'll do a live watching of it. You can actually do that on like Hulu.
Yes. Yeah.
Once a month, have a Zoom call.
It'd take all year. That sounds amazing. Let's do it. Someone said, don't like that last bit they added for Americans. Doesn't fit in at all. Yes, we agree.
Mm-hmm.
We all agree with that. Because I think, I don't know if he is, like the fact that he said he was shy and then the fact that she said at the end he was shy. I still think, like Casey said, I think you can be absolutely prideful and shy because he does think himself above her.
Mm-hmm. Right. Well, but I don't know. I just think he comes across as like not like when he doesn't want to, when he says he's not going to ask her to dance or when he's not. To me, it seems like his looks and his facial expressions say it's a fear of rejection. Not
see, and that's what and that's what I figured. Once he likes her, then it's kind of like he's a little more shy. That's how I took it. Because once he likes her, then there is that possibility of rejection. Because that's when I think he starts getting shy.
Because it matters at that point.
Yeah, but exactly.
At the same time, I think that's totally against what she wrote. I mean, because when he proposed to her the first time, he says, even though you go against everything my family ever wanted for me, and you're so decidedly below me, and your parents and your
that's
family,
where it shows how prideful he was. Yeah,
and
he
his
actually
prejudice.
like.
But it doesn't show that. I mean, in no way does that show. But I'm super worried you're going to turn me down. I mean, he was like shocked. What? You're saying no?
But I think that's his pride too.
Yeah.
Because why wouldn't she want him? He's the complete package.
Yeah. Even after
he has all his growing to do still. And I think the actor does a good job of going from that to like in the end, you know?
Yeah.
It's just an enjoyable experience, Mindy.
It is all together. All
and
around.
The hand flex.
Oh, I know it's the best.
Olin does not do the hand flex.
I think that is the only reason you like that one is the hand flex. I think the hand flex like pushed it over the edge.
No, it's the way he looks at her.
Yeah.
When Colin Firth is looking at Elizabeth, it's like he either blinks a lot or he stares, but his face is just like stone. And when Matthew looks at Elizabeth, he just is like he's got the longing down.
Because when he is watching her help Georgiana play, you can, it's like a very small hint of a smile on his face when he looks at her.
Okay, he shows emotion once.
I was going to say that's the one time I can remember where he actually shows something. Anything else, it's very,
No.
2-1, Mindy. It's 2-1.
It's true.
No, I disagree. I would show them, but you know, you're not going to have your mind changed, and neither am I. We will just agree to disagree.
I think we can change your mind. We just need to watch it with you.
It's true.
I finally will just be like, you're right, he's awesome. And then when I turn off it, I'll be like, nope, he's still not awesome.
It's okay. We are all entitled
here to get them off of my back.
We're all entitled to our opinions, and we love you anyway.
Yes,
even if you're wrong.
It's Natalie says, "I love the hand flex." There's just nothing like it, like for reals. Yeah. I remember first seeing that and being like it's like the most powerful thing in any movie ever. Just that one teeny tiny little thing. I am not exaggerating.
Well, it's because it's like there's no words, and it shows you how much he felt touching her. Mm-hmm. Like that to me is like just embodies the Regency era. Do you know what I mean? Like how much tension there can. My husband's always joking with me when he touches me. He's like, "Oh, tension," because I'm always writing or talking about Regency. But it's true. It's like the way he lifts her in, he touches her hand, and then he's like, "Okay, whoa," and you feel that tension.
Yeah.
I think that Darcy does a good job of helping you feel it more than I still like Colin Firth. Just because I'm dogging him. I mean, I still like him.
Yeah, me too.
He is not supreme.
Just to let Mindy know.
In case anyone was on the fence as to whether Casey thinks Colin Firth is supreme. Emphatically right now, no, he's not.
I do love him in other movies too. I don't hate him.
Yeah, he's lovely. He's a nice guy.
Yeah.
Lovely.
There's a comment. The first time I saw the hand flex, I thought he didn't like touching her hand and was like shaking it off. Someone I knew once said that, and I clarified, and I was like, no, don't you ruin this for me. That is not what that meant. Because you could see before the eye contact, where it's like both of them felt something, and they were both like, oh my gosh, what just happened? And then that's how you can tell the hand flex is a positive thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I will have you know, when you see Darcy's face when she is driving away in the carriage from Pemberley after they've been walking around, after he's changed his clothes, he also smiles then. I could think of lots of others, and I will point them out as I think of them throughout this conversation.
We are going to be getting text messages for the rest of the day.
Also, you're going to be getting screenshots. And here,
and another thing.
Here's another one.
Okay, I do really like how he gets home from after the lake scene, which I have to admit I thought was a little interesting. He like goes in and changes.
How?
Interesting good or interesting bad?
I don't really understand why they did it, but I didn't.
You know why I think they did it? I think because he's so stiff. I think that was supposed to kind of show you that once he is home, he's a different man. That Pemberley brings out kind of the kinder, gentler Darcy.
Okay.
That is why I think they did it. It's kind of that loosening his tie and letting down and not being on display, on all the time. It's kind of that, okay, I'm home. Now I can be me.
Well, see, and I thought it was like, because, the fencing scene where he's like getting off his frustration, he's trying to work that out. See, I thought it was that. Like, he still can't get her out of his head. So I'm going to go for a swim. I don't know.
Oh,
so anyway,
yeah.
But after that whole thing, when he goes in and changes and he's like running out to stop her because he wants to take the uncle, see that whole thing, I was like, oh man, he's so like eager, and I loved it.
Yeah, I completely agree.
And when he's like, hurry up, man, hurry, come on, move it.
Yeah. He's like tying his stuff or buttoning as he's done.
Yeah,
it's true.
I think we can all agree that we just need a new one.
Amen.
Pride and Prejudice and a new Darcy.
We do need a new one to love with the same costume designer as from the new Emma.
Yes.
Yeah.
Except for don't have the weird little head thing and the high collars. I could do without those, even if they are historically accurate.
Head thing. Which head thing?
She had like a donut in her head. It was like that. Or am I thinking of something else? Oh, not Emma. No, her hair was
are you talking about Mrs. Eaton or Mrs.
Elton?
Elton,
right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that looked like a Who from Who.
Yes.
Yeah, I know. I thought that looked kind of Victorian.
Oh, really?
Well, just how the Victorian thing have their hair really, really high and long.
Yeah. And you don't like the neck ruffs?
It's a bit like a clown, a little bit.
Yeah, I don't like it either.
It's too
I don't like
distracting.
it because it's like it stops here and then it's down. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess like the ones that were just like chokers were interesting though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the like a court jester's thing.
Yeah.
It just feels a little bit.
They remind me of like the dog thing, the dog colors, because it's like how would you eat soup in that thing? With that big ruff that comes out.
You just cut it if it drips.
You'd have to like lift it up and then like drain it. Which could be its own entertainment, I think. But
that is funny.
No, but like that pink Spencer. Oh, I am in love with that.
And the yellow.
Yeah.
Those yellow police. Oh, those clothes. There were several that I was like, my husband always jokes because whenever I watch shows, that's what I'm like, ooh, I like that dress. Ooh, like even when that Touch of Mink was on the other day with Doris Day and Cary Grant, which I absolutely love that show. And as they're going through, he's like, I know you like that dress. I know you like that dress because I always feel, oh, I really like that one too. Ooh, that one's super cute. And he's like, I know. So, yeah, I'm kind of one of those that on all the movies, I'll be like, oh, I really like that. That's super cute. So you probably would not like Emma because you'd have to hear all the dresses that I liked.
That's funny.
Like all of them.
It's true.
They were so cute.
And
Although
the set
he could have
design.
used a haircut, but that's for a totally different discussion.
It is.
Hey, save it.
Okay, we are at 30 minutes, almost exactly. We did good today, ladies. That was a good conversation, if I do say so myself. I hope everyone had a lot of fun. All of you who are tuning in later, make sure to write in your comments because we always read all the comments still. Make sure to tell us who your favorite Darcy is and your opinion on all the other Darcys shown. And we will love to hear from you. And then next week, we're going to do a get to know you author
Column
segment.
first. We need to hear from you.
It's like 50. I've done this poll so many times with readers. And it's like 50-50.
I know.
It's true.
It's so even.
I know.
It is.
It's like half of them have been brainwashed and the other half are like
Mindy.
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 Jess says you ladies are the best. You, Jess, are the best.
Jess, you should have been on here.
We miss you.
Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time.